Morning Beat, and here's a story affecting a lot of parents and their children out there. Hawaii's after-school programs receive millions of dollars in pandemic relief funding, yet the wait list to get in still very long. Joining us now, we have Civil Beat's Chad Blair. And why, Chad? What's going on?
Well, there's a couple things that happened. Certainly during COVID, we all sort of changed our patterns.
Yes.
Remember how schools went online? It's hard to kind of go back into the normal routine. But the number of students that have enrolled in these after-school programs dropped 34%. That's a significant drop. We're talking about more than 15,000 students to just over 10,000 students. And the reason is not only because they've changed these habits, but also they're having a hard time hiring people to take these jobs.
Right. So we always look at this from the parents' perspective because it benefits us immensely, right? And it's just like peace of mind. At the same time, though, the kids tend to benefit a lot, too.
Oh, absolutely. The evidence is clear that if a student is taking an after-school program, A+, as we call them, you're going to see their morale improve. You're going to see their test scores improve. They're going to improve their social skills. That was another thing that suffered when we're all locked in with COVID. In fact, our reporter, Viola Gaskell, talked to a principal at Ke'ili Kalani Elementary or Middle School on Oahu, and he said, in fact, you're seeing students really pick up and do better. We've seen test scores go up. And not only that, but these part-time workers that they bring in for A+, they kind of actually become part of the family there at the school.
Yeah, and a lot of these English as a second language students have really connected with these volunteers or with these workers, and now having them in the classroom has benefited them as well. It's really, what also very interesting that Viola points out is that there's kind of this limited window, right, to take advantage of the federal funding, and that some of these parents might not get in time to take advantage of that, right?
Yeah, there's some concern there. There was people that are just slow to get their kids back into the program, but you're right. There's only a certain amount of time to be able to apply for those millions of dollars in federal funds, but it depends. Different schools have different funding requirements, different administrative abilities, and it's really difficult for schools that are in rural areas. You know, you don't have a football team, you don't have a community center nearby, you don't have clubs. Hopefully Viola's story is going to get people to be more aware about how important it is to enroll kids in A+ programs.
Yeah, very interesting and very impactful to many of us parents and to our kids as well. Chad, thank you. You can read the full story at civilbeat.org and text 66866 for their newsletter. We'll be right back after this.